Hi, I'm George Bessette Jr., driver number 39 SK at Stafford Motor Speedway, and I'm going to take you through my first SK win.
Well, we call them the Junior Stars of Stafford. They are the SK Light Modifieds, and 27 of the very best are set to do battle.
We knew we had a good car. I mean, we did a little bit of setup changes over the winter last year, and I mean, it was good. Like, the car was good, and if anything, I was kind of beating myself up a little bit, thinking I'm not good enough, but I just kind of like put off to the side, and it's just all predicaments. You can't beat yourself up over it and go out there and do it.
Josh Carey will lead the field to the green flag, but it's Chris Matthews that gets the jump in the outside lane as 27 strong race to turn number 1.
Either the top or bottom could go backwards. I mean, it's really just luck. Sometimes you're better off being lucky than good. Really, it comes down to, hopefully everybody else is just as top shelf as you are that night, and that lane goes. I think right here, Carey misses the shift a little bit, and I pushed him. He was actually pretty fast in the top. He rolled right around, right around Matthews. I went with him.
We are going to stay under green. Back up front, Bessette all over Carey. Trouble now.
Going into 3, and then it looked like I drove into Carey, but I actually didn't. I hit fluid, and the car like started sliding, and I crashed into him a little bit.
Deja vu. What's it going to be in the bottom of turn number 1?
I remember right here going to the one who's going to run me up. I knew that was going to happen. I mean, that's just a given. But I knew I was a little better on the top, and I could get the run, just let the car go.
Brand new leader emerges down the back straightaway, George Bessette.
So right now I'm leading, and I'm not looking in the mirrors. I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing, my line, staying smooth. It was pretty good. I was actually pretty impressed with that. That was actually probably one of the best nights we had with the car. I mean, I could go in the corner pretty smooth and get on the gas pretty hard. Pretty early too, which is nice.
Is tonight the night for the Mad Pup? He's out front now in car number 39, and in fact pulling away from Josh Carey in second.
My luck, there's always a caution. At least one. Yeah, we're pretty out there right now, and I'm not even driving that hard. And it's a yellow. There's no reason to get mad because you can't change the predicaments. You can't change the result of something happening, so all you can do is just do your best. So now we're leading. Now I'm trying to think in my head, how am I going to beat this guy off the restart? I feel like a lot of people psych themselves out too much. I try not to. It's just another restart. And it doesn't matter if you're leading or you're dead last. I mean, there's a little more pressure, but you control the race. But I knew he was kind of fast on the top, but I didn't want to risk, the fact of him running me up and me getting shuffled back 5 spots.
It is still Bessette, but Carey's giving him a run for the money. High, wide, and handsome on the outside, but Bessette takes back the lead.
0.06 of a second the last time by between the top 2 as they cross the stripe. Carey over Bessette.
It's pretty intense. I mean, I was pretty calm. It was pretty good though. A lot of people, have problems with some people doing that. I mean, I've never had an issue. Me and Carey never had an issue like that. I wasn't intentionally trying to push him up. The car was getting a little snug. It's a weird thing with the car this year, was getting a little tight at the end.
That's Josh Carey at the front of the field, off turn 4, Bessette to the bottom, and it's Bessette by a half a car length as they go to 1.
5 to go. I saw the hand come down, so this is where my, the butterflies start coming out, and it is the first win, and you don't want to blow it. And I didn't no idea. Joey Farino came up to me and goes, "Buck, I was all over you guys." I had no idea. I was just worrying about, Carey.
Here's Bessette battling back to the inside, and where did Buckeye come from?
He drove in a lot harder than I did, and I had a feeling he was going to do that because he was driving it pretty hard in turn 1 and 2. So basically, I just ran super slow and just did my line, and fortunately, he did overdrive a little bit. And
2 laps to go. Out in front, George Bessette now starting to string it out.
I was just taking my time, being patient. And I knew it was coming down, and I don't, you can't win. You're not going to win the race till you cross the start-finish line. It's never over till it's over.
George Bessette Jr. takes down the impressive victory. He'll do it with style and finesse.
Right here was the biggest relief of my life. I broke my mirror in my car. That's a new one. I punched it out like, bam, like someone hurt my mother. Like I beat it up bad. I was like, oh my! I was screaming in the car. I lost my voice. It was just big, all 2020, we were there, but we weren't there. And we did a lot, and it was just all that hard work paid off. And it was really big sigh of relief. I said, that's how you win a race, baby.
I love you guys!
right here, seeing my whole family was awesome. Got out, threw that water bottle, hell yeah. Yep, threw it on the ground. Nothing beats a first win in anything. I don't care if it's go-karts or wheel and modified tour. And it's just unbelievable.
Completely unreal, you know. My dad's been trying to win in a modified since I was born, and he couldn't do it. And I had to get the whole monkey off the team's back.
It was actually a win for everybody. I mean, it was a win for me personally, but it was a bigger win for my family and my crew. It basically brings out, I can do this. You know, when you move up to a new division and you win, it helps with confidence boost. You know, knowing that you can do this, you can win in this division, and it just now hopefully they start falling in they just keep flowing. So yeah, we got kind of through a couple of DNFs after that, but you know, then the second win came and it was a good year. It was a pretty solid year, but I'm ready for some more.
Yeah!